Welcome back to period number 2 of the Cleveland Barons U18 Elite versus SHAHA, the South Hills Panthers. Game 1 of 2 this weekend. And it is 0-0 after 1 period of play. Fresh ice here after the cut. Barons seem to be outplaying SHAHA so far. The scoreboard still reads 0-0. So we'll see if they can rectify that in a second. The Barons cheer had more energy, so there's that. 17 on the clock. Here we go for period number 2. We're going to start with Board and Lundy. Romstad. The other Lundy. And Grimm. There we go, with the puck drop for number 2. SHAHA has it at their own blue line, and they'll send it in to the Barons zone. Shot attempt, thwarted by Grimm. Behind the goal, behind Tyler Nordon, it's a battle for the puck, tied up there. And the puck is not moving, ref's letting that go, and now it's tapped to the side. And who's going to get to it first? It's going to be SHAHA. And now in front, sent to the side by the Barons. This Board getting a stick in there. And now Lundy, 77 with the puck, trying to get it out. And now he'll get it back. And across the blue line he goes with some pressure, able to get into the offensive zone. And the goalie for SHAHA will settle it. Behind the goal line now. Sandwich there is the SHAHA defender. And the Barons able to keep this in for now. SHAHA with some numbers now. Still able to keep it in. Lundy to the other Lundy, I believe, and now it's out of the zone. SHAHA sends it all the way back into the Barons zone where Grimm will have it and send it into the offensive zone off the stick of Morgan. They say touched or close enough, and now SHAHA trying to send it out of the zone, and they will. Stolen by Romstad, and it's off the glass. Now a long shot on goal, it turns out, that Tyler Nordon's ready for. And the Barons want to change and finish their change. Both sides do. Basil trying to get a shot, rolled off a stick. He'll get it behind the goal line and send it back out in front. Bradshaw defending in the offensive zone. Oh, excuse me, was that Bradshaw? That was Morgan, excuse me. And now Bradshaw out there, or Bravery out there with him. Elliott and Oleski on defense, and we've got a Baron down behind the goal. Don't want to see that. And now a little fight here. It's Morgan down. Slow to get up here. And he does get up on his own power. It's good to see. So he's going to skate to the bench. He walks in the door himself, so that's good to see. Hopefully he's okay. Barons will switch it up here, bringing Huffstedler and Krimbali and Loomis in. Elliott and Oleski are the 2 defensemen. Huffy will take the face off in the neutral zone. Sends it back to Elliott. For Oleski, up to Huffstedler. Huffstedler up the right side, into the offensive zone he goes. Huffy between a couple players. Huffy trying to get it back, he does. Trying to send it back to the D spot, but intercepted by SHAHA. And now behind the goal line, it'll be Oleski. He'll feed it up to the point, but that's where SHAHA will grab it. Huffy knocks it to the side and gets it to Loomis. Loomis now. Loomis across the line to Huffstedler. Huffstedler shot tipped up into the netting. 14:29 to go here in the second period. Still no score. Pusateri comes in with Wood on the defensive line. Loomis is going to take this face off on the left side. Huffstedler along the boards. And Brawley's still in at right wing here. Huffy and Loomis switch at times, depending where they are on the ice, to take the face off. And this one's going to go out of the zone. SHAHA has it, but Loomis will intercept and speed it up and out of the zone. SHAHA dumps it back in. Nordon lets it go behind his own goal line. Sent through the center, and now SHAHA shot tipped up high and into the netting, and it'll be a face-off inside the zone to Tyler Nordon's left side. Next lineup for the Barons. It will be Keith and Shoot and Semig. We'll find out how many of these names I'm getting right and wrong after a while here. Hopefully somebody will tell me. Good steal there, but stolen right back. And now SHAHA trying to get a shot blocked. There's a carry with the puck behind the goal line, fighting for it. SHAHA now tipped out by Semig. SHAHA in their own zone, regrouping, chased. Semig with the chase here as well as Shoot. And now settled by Terry. Now SHAHA with the puck. No, it's going to be stolen again by Semig. Semig out to the point, but not out. Toward goal, goes wide. And now the Barons will grab it and skate it up the right side and out of the zone. Terry with the puck. Around the goal, out to the point, shot, deflected. It was Wood with the shot off the skate of the SHAHA player. Wood again, stepping up, and now off his stick by SHAHA. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. SHAHA across, and it's a goal! SHAHA gets the first goal of this game with 13:05 to go in the second period on a 2-on-1 breakaway. And it's number 96 with that goal. So 0-1 deficit to dig out of now. It's a good steal by SHAHA inside their own zone, and they were able to make a 2-on-1 out of it. And they're able to make the long pass and find the back of the net. 13 minutes to go here in the second period, down 0-1, and now SHAHA with a little energy in the Barons zone, and the stick of Tyler Nordon knocked out of his hands there. Took a second to find the puck, but did, and grabbed onto it and held on. Face off to Tyler's left side. It's a battle for it there, behind the goal. It was Grimm sending it around, and Barron's able to send it out of the zone. Bradshaw in the corner. He's got Wood with him, and Wood back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw sends it back to the point. Shot there. Deflected wide. It was Romstad with the shot. Puck into the Barons zone. SHAHA racing for it. Grimm not going to let him have a shot. And nice check there by Wood. Excuse me. Or no, that was Board. Excuse me. Grimm with the puck in the far corner. In the offensive zone, throwing it in front, tipped, and SHAHA able to get a hold of it and send it in to the Barons zone. And they're going to call that one. Oh, we got a little fight going on over here by the boards. The Baron was near the bench, and a couple dark jerseys surrounded him for a little while there. So we're going to have ice in the call here and an offensive zone faceoff for the Barons with 12:14 to go here in this second period, down 0-1. It'll be Morgan with the faceoff, Basil, and Bravery to the corner. Elliott and Oleski back. Oleski with the puck at the center line. He'll feed it into the offensive zone, rims it around. SHAHA trying to get a hold of it. Basil finishes a check in the corner. At the center line. Shaha trying to take it into the offensive zone. Barely did, but right back the other way. Bravery with the puck, and now Morgan. Morgan trying to get a shot off. Gets sandwiched down, still right by the goal. And now Shaha able to take the puck out of trouble and feed it behind the goal line. Now it's going to be all the way down for an icing. And we do have a player down here for Shaha. Still down here. It's going to be icing, but that player's down in front of his own goal. In a little bit of pain there. Looks like he might get up on his own power here, I hope. Up on one knee now. And he does. Good to see that as well. 11:32 to go here in the second, down 0-1. And the Barons will take the face-off on the right side. Right wing circle here. Morgan will take it. Bravery and Basile with him. Elliott gets the puck. Elliott, the shot deflected. Back to Elliott. DDD pass. Oleski shot deflected. Or pad save actually. And now Basile behind the goal line trying to feed it back out front. Shaha has it, but not without company. And now they're able to send it out of the zone. Pressured in front. And Tyler Nordon able to cover it up. A lot of post-whistle activity once more. Started with a little cross check in front. Picked by Shaha, pushing a Baron in front, right closer to Tyler Nordon, and he didn't appreciate that and pushed back a little bit. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have coincidentals here with Elliott going to the box and a Shaha player as well. So with 11:08, we'll have some coincidental penalties and a little break for Mr. Elliott. So it'll be face off to Tyler's left, and Lundy 77 out there, communicating with his team there. What he's planning on doing. Terry out there with him. Other Lundy 94 out there. He's on the near side here. And it's going to go out of the zone, and it's going to go on goal. So no icing, forced the cover up. And that was Bradshaw skating all the way down quickly to make sure the goalie thought better of trying to send that to the side. And the Barons not appreciating something that the Barons bench letting the Shaha player know they don't appreciate something. 10:57 to go in the second period. Still 0-1. Bradshaw's going to grab it, trying to feed it in front, wouldn't go for him. And now Lundy to Lundy, and now to Bradshaw behind the goal line. Shaha with it, and they're going to feed it out of the zone. Intercepted. And that's Wood with the puck, trying to feed it across for Lundy. No luck. And Shaha will have it inside their own zone, resetting. Out and ice, they say. And we'll have another offensive zone face-off with under 10.5 to go in the second period. And we'll have the next line up. Looks like that will be Huffstedler and Loomis, Krimbali, Pusateri, and Woodstead. Huffy will take the face-off. And it goes into the corner. And stolen by Krimbali. Huffstedler behind the goal, trying to knock it out of the air. No luck. It's going to get rimmed around to Wood, though. And now cleared. And Pusateri is going to chase it all the way into his own zone, but it's icing. So another offensive zone face-off coming up, this time left side. Left wing circle. Should be Loomis taking it. And we'll switch out a couple defensemen here with Romstock coming in and Grimm as well. Loomis wins it back. Romstock has it. Throws it toward goal. Stick save into the corner. Huffy trying to get to it. He does. Tying it up a little bit and then kicked it to the side and it went to the way of the SHAHA player. SHAHA out of the zone now. In front and past Arrington into the corner for SHAHA. And Huffy trying to get it out, no luck. In front and sticked aside by Tyler Nordon, and now it's Grimm with the puck and he'll skate it out. Grimm up the left side, he's got help, and Krimbali trying to feed it across, no luck, and now Huffy will regroup with Romstadt at center ice. Romstadt, shot, stick save, Krimbali. Getting it in front, looking for Huffy, no luck. Krimbali, and it's going to go the other way, SHAHA. Romstadt defending, and a good blocker save there from Tyler Nordon. Now it's Hufstedler with the puck into the offensive zone. Hufstedler waiting, and he gets it to Romstadt. Shot, blocker, or pad save, excuse me. Huffy loses an edge, and Romstadt has to back off. SHAHA with the puck, getting it into the Barons zone. And Barons trying to feed it out. They're on a change here, and now they're going to have an icing call. Let's see, are they allowed to change on icing? It looks like they will be, yes. Most of the time they are. So we have Semig and Keith. Elliott's back out of the box. Oleski and let's shoot. That's the fifth player. Elliott with the puck. Wide shot there. Kept in by SHAHA. And we have a whistle here. Conversation. It's just going to be offside, I believe, but a conversation on the bench there. 3 referees over by the SHAHA bench, and now they're going to talk to the Barons bench as well. They've got a neck guard they're trying to find the owner of. And now we're ready. Keith with the face-off. Wins it back. Elliott up to Semig. Into the corner. SHAHA trying to get to it. Semig pins him. He's got help. And now shot from point. Didn't get much of that one, and now we have a penalty coming. And it's going to be on the Barons, I believe. It's a delayed penalty here. And now the Barons, the SHAHA goalie does leave. And we will have a penalty kill attempt here as a high stick is called on Semig. And he's going to go to the box. So with 8 minutes even to go here in the second period, it's the Barons down a man. As Semig will sit for 2 minutes. Number 7, having a seat. So look at that on the board here. We'll have a face-off to Tyler's left side. It'll be Lundy and Bradshaw, Pusateri. And they've got that on the board now. Here we go. Oh, referee loses an edge. Everybody's losing edges today. And Woods out there as well. SHAHA shot wide, and they'll keep it in. SHAHA trying to move the puck, finding space. Oh, nice job there by Pusateri, stepping up on it, waiting for a mistake, and he found one, and now it's pinned against the boards, and they'll battle for it. SHAHA comes away with it for a moment. Wood now fishes through and finds the puck, and it's touched by SHAHA on the way out with a glove. I'm surprised they didn't call a hand pass on that, but it wasn't exactly a pass, but he did touch it with the glove. So anyway, SHAHA's regrouping in the center, but tapped by a Baron at center ice. SHAHA still trying to get across the blue line. Now they do. 1:13 to go on the power play for SHAHA. Cleared and into the SHAHA zone. Lundy with a chase here, and Baron's able to get a change. Board on the ice, and Rumstad jumped on. And SHAHA coming up the left side. Feeding it across. It's going to be the other way. Lundy's got all the open ice. If he can win a race, he's got a shot. Shot, and it's a bad save for the goalie. And Lundy loses an edge there. Looking for a hand up, and there wasn't one. And now it's SHAHA the other way. So Lundy able to make a breakaway, get a shot off, but pad save for the goalie of SHAHA on a short-handed attempt. With 30 seconds to go here, SHAHA's back in the Baron zone on the power play. Stop pressuring behind, and now I think that was that Wood maybe pressuring as well. And that was Board, I think. And now Board trying to get the puck, no luck. Still fighting for it, and now Grimm with the puck, and he'll backhand it out of the zone. Nicely done. And now it's back to full strength. SHAHA goalie has to settle this one in the neutral zone. Good stick check there by number 72. SHAHA in the neutral zone. Shot! Glove by Tyler Nordon. He got a piece of that one and sent it into the glass. Now Tyler sucks this one in and holds on. Little action here. 5:41 to go in the second period. Baron's down 0-1. Only goal here was a 2-on-1 for SHAHA in this period. Morgan takes the face off. Elliott with the puck. Oleski out there. And it's up to Bravery, and he gets up to Basil. Basil, shot deflected. Up front. Good job by Basil sending it up front to Morgan. And now it's dumped back into the corner by the defenseman. Elliott now. It's Oleski that jumped it in, and now it's in front. Basil with the shot, and it's on the blue line. It was on the goal line, and they're talking about it. The Barons are claiming that it went in the goal, and they're talking about it here. It was certainly sitting in the blue paint when we saw it. And the referees are going to talk about it a little bit here. A little confusion in front. No ref had pointed to the goal, so it's unlikely they're going to call it a goal now. Morgan, Basil, Bravery, Elliott, and Oleski stay out here, and they'll have a left wing circle face off. It's going to be Morgan taking it. .5:11 to go in the second, still down 0-1. Shot. Bounced off of a player or two in there and went into the corner. Basil gets it. Trying to fish past. Oh, he got hooked. We got a power play coming up here. Elliott now at the blue line. Feeds it in for Basil. And now they blow it dead. Are they going to say 6 men? Are they going to say too many men on the ice here? Let's see. So there's definitely a penalty on, looks like number 17, his second of the game, for SHAHA with 4:55 to go. And that should have been a hook. I'm not sure why they blew it dead. In the meantime, Hufstedler, Loomis, and Kumbali have jumped on the ice with Elliott and Oleski. And here's the face-off. It ends up all the way back in the Barons zone. And it is a power play here with under 5 to go. Elliott to Huffy. And Huffy into the corner to Kumbali. Back to Elliott. I'll try to make something happen here. Kumbali. To Elliott in front. Hufstedler tips it, it's in! Huffy and Kumbali got it, not sure which one. But the Barons are on the board with 4:25 to go. And it looks like, oh, Oleski's going through first. I thought Hufstedler tipped it, but maybe he didn't get a piece of it. So Oleski gets the goal. Somebody got a piece of it, but it must not have been one of the Barons. So power play goal. I was trying to figure out if Hufstedler and Kumbali touched it, and it was neither, it looks like. So it's Oleski with the goal with 4:25 to go. Let's give you a shot of the clock here. That should say 1-1 now, and it does. It's a power play goal, 30 seconds into that power play. And now 1-1. It's the second power play goal for that unit, I believe. First one, obviously not in this game. I understand offside here. So offside call. The SHAHA bench was helping with that call from far. The referee had his arm up. You might have heard it on the feed here. Under 4 to go here in the second period, all tied up at 1. Loomis, Hufstedler will take the face off. And Kumbali on the far side. And it's Pusateri and Wood back. And SHAHA with the puck, and they keep it into the Barons. Pusateri steps up, looking for his options, feeding behind the goal line for himself for now. Back to Wood. Wood, shot wide. Huffy's going to grab it. He'll settle it and feed it back for Kumbali. Back to Wood now. Wood trying to settle it. He'll feed it around the rim, all the way around for Pusateri. In front, and goalie sticks it to the side. Kumbali. Hufstedler will slow it. Pusateri off the boards, and it's cleared by SHAHA. I think a Baron on the bench might have got a piece of that, but they didn't stop play. And it'll be, looks like a full ice shift for both, a shift change for everybody on the ice here. 3:22 to go in the second period, all tied up at 1. Keith, shoot, will take the face off. And Semig, Ramstad, and Graham on the ice. SHAHA with a shot and a goal. Came in with some speed for a one-timer and able to net it in the back with 3:10 to go in the second period. Just like that, SHAHA back up by a goal. And those two ran through the line first on that one. I'm not sure if that 96 got a second goal there or if it was somebody else. I don't see who ran in quickly there, but it was a nice one-time shot by SHAHA. And it is now with 3:10 to go. The Barons are down 1-2. A lot of activity here. In the last minute and 15 seconds, a goal for each side. Basil in the corner. Lundy, Morgan, Grimm, and Ramstad. Ramstad with a shot. And tipped into the netting. Second period's lasting a little longer than the first, real time wise. 3 minutes, almost 3 minutes to go here. 30 minutes into the clock. so Morgan will take the face off again, left wing circle. And it's under the skate of the SHAHA player. And the Barons at the line. Able to send it in, but gets tipped up into the netting, and we'll try this again. And they're looking for a puck. Referee's all out of pucks at this point. Too many have gone into the netting and out of play. Morgan again, left wing circle. And Romstad at the point, able to avoid a stick lift and a couple players. Shot here by Basil, and a glove save and a hold. .242 to go. Clock says 1-1. It's 1-2 in favor of SHAHA. Shot here from the point, just wide and off the back of the net here. Rimmed around, it'll be Grimm keeping it in. And off the blue line, nice play. He'll throw it toward goal, looking for a tip, no luck there. And out of blue line it goes. And the Barons will have to regroup. Grimm. Taken there by SHAHA. And good block there, not allowing the pass to go through. SHAHA in front, picked up by Morgan after the save by Tyler Nordon. Morgan up the right side. He's got Romstad with him. Morgan in front. Lost it, and now SHAHA the other way. Elliott dumps it in. Goalie settles. Elliott steals. In front! Rebound again! It's Basil with a couple of attempts. Elliott now. In the back of the net! Top shelf for Elliott! And he nets it on that one. Nicely done with 1:44 to go. Good movement by the Barons. Basil's going through first. I thought it was Elliott with the goal. Basil did a lot of work on that play. 1:44 to go. Pretty sure it was Elliott with the goal. 2-2 as the Barons tie this one up. Next line up, Lundy, Bradshaw, and Board. With Elliott and Oleski with the puck. Elliott now. Across the blue line. And we'll have to regroup here in the neutral zone. Bradshaw across the blue line. Into the corner behind the goal line. He's got Board. Board now. To Elliott. Elliott. Another shot in front. Blocked. Elliott off of Board. That one hurt Board. Board's hopping into the bench here on 1 foot. Point blank shot into his boot on that one. So Board's in a little bit of pain here. Hopefully just a bruise and he can walk that one off. But that did not look fun. We have 1 minute to go here, just under, in the second period, all tied up at 2. Was it in? We have eyewitness account that says the other goal was in, the one that the Barons were looking for to be a goal that was not called as such. They say he pulled it out. So somebody a little closer to the goal than I, but nonetheless, not called that way. So it's 2-2 here with 45 seconds to go now in the period. Second period. Up to Pusateri. He's got Huffy and Cramboli, Wood, and Loomis. And now it's going to be SHAHA the other way. Wood trying to settle it. And he does find the puck. And 18 seconds to go. Feeds it across. Loomis to Huffstadler across the blue line. Settles it. Nicely done there. And now taken off his stick. Nicely done by SHAHA. This will be icing. And we'll have a face-off with 6.3 seconds to go in the second period. One more chance here for the Barons. as they have tied this one up for a second time. It's 2-2 in the second period. Terry shot in the back of the net with 2 seconds to go. The Barons have taken the lead in the second period. Good work there. Kimberly went through first. Not sure if it means he got the tip on it. Terry took the shot. Great work by the Barons. Huffy had the face-off. I don't know who had the assists on that one. And it was with 2 seconds to go. So, first lead of the game for the Barons. And that ends the period. It says 2-2, but it's 3-2. Hopefully they'll change that momentarily here. But that's a good way to end it. Get a goal with 2 seconds to go here in the second period. I'll give you a little recap here before we shut this off and load it up to the YouTube page. Looks like they're not going to fix that, but this one here is a 3. So 3-2 after 2 periods of play. Four penalties in that period. One from each side. First 2 penalties were coincidentals. And then, and that was, looks like we had a penalty from Grimm with 11:08 to go. That was the coincidental with SHAHA's player. And then we had Semig had a penalty for a high stick with 8 minutes to go. And then SHAHA had a penalty, number 17, for hooking with 4:55 to go. The goals, however, it was a lot of scoring here. SHAHA scored first, 13:05 to go. Barron scored. I might have all the. I don't have the official stats, and people who went through the line didn't look like the people that scored it to me sometimes. So I don't know how they're doing this here, or if I'm just seeing it wrong. So bear with me on that. But the first goal for the Barons tied it up with 4:25 to go in the second period as a power play goal, and that was Oleski that went through first. Not sure who had the assists on that one. Then SHAHA came back and right with a minute 15 seconds later and scored again and made it a 2-1 lead for SHAHA. And then it was the Barons again, tying it up with 1:44 to go. And it looked to me like that one was Elliott with the goal, and certainly Basil had a lot to do with that one, as he had a lot. He might have been the one to get the assist on that one. Went through the line first, and then with 2 seconds to go, shot from the point, and it was Kusateri taking that shot, and going through the line first was Krimboli. So hard to say who scored that one. I thought it was I thought it was Pusateri, but maybe it got tipped. So anyway, either way, 3-2 for the Barons as we take a break here and get into the third period.